Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. Well, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inspected Alexandria Harbor and its facilities on Tuesday, saying harbors are developed in Egypt with Egyptian hands and funds, and that private investors were not asked to help in developing harbors due to high costs. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to host this morning in the breakfast show Dr. Nevine Nakhla, doctorate in business administration, entrepreneur and mentor. Good morning, Dr. Nakhla.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you? Well, Dr. Nakhla, now the president, while inaugurating the Alexandria Harbor, said a very important point that it is the harbors in Egypt is developed with Egyptian hands and funds. Could you please elaborate on this?
Yes, it's my honor to elaborate on this.
I apologize for, to shed more light on this, we continue our interview with our guest, Dr. Nakhla. Well, Dr. Nakhla, could you please, if you would like to comment on the word by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi?
Yes, His Excellency said many messages. Very important messages. First of all, he emphasized on the development. Already, we are the first country to start sustainable development in the coronavirus, and we were not much affected by the pandemic. We were working, and the state were working on the development plan. Which is aligned with sustainable development of the United Nations.
Yes.
And also the very clear vision of development of 2030, the state vision of sustainable development of 2030.
Yes.
And also he was very clear on his vision of the development of the people themselves.
Yes.
He mentioned the human development, not only the infrastructure development.
Yes.
The change of the personality and the character of the Egyptians, and the development of the human the people themselves.
The people themselves.
Also, one of the messages His Excellency conveyed was the green economy. And
yes.
the green development
yes.
For the climate change and for the real green energy and
yes.
Green development. And Egypt is working very seriously in this file and in this way. What else? His Excellency said many messages, as you said,
yes.
but
also the President briefed the forum on the achievements and the initiatives that is launched by Egypt and the Egyptian state in order to improve and take care of the Egyptian citizen concerning the sustainable development of the year 2030 and the year 2060.
Also, in yesterday's speech,
yes.
I would like to link yesterday's
yes.
speech with today's speech. His Excellency showed the infrastructure of Egypt and the big picture of connecting the whole country together, and connecting the seaports with the dry ports, with the logistic hubs, to reach Egypt to be the biggest international trade hub and logistic hub in the world. So if you link His Excellency speech today with yesterday, he is giving a message to his people and to the world, the greatness of the achievements and the greatness of the vision and the plan. The very, the plan is very clear and very strategic plan. That has lots of pillars, and
yes.
Egypt is running in all the pillars.
Yes.
For example, Egypt is on the way to finalize 60 axes for transportation between the ports and the hubs, the logistic hubs, to assure the international trading and to be the biggest hub, the logistic hub in the world.
Yes.
So all the messages are also the digitalizing of everything in Egypt, as His Excellency said yesterday, making everything digital. This will raise the scope and speed and scale of doing trading and international trading with the world. Also being in this location, in this geographical location, and with having something like the Sokhna port and the Alexandria port and the access connecting both, passing through 10th of Ramadan city, 6th of October city, and the Salam city. This is connecting the world together through our beloved country. And digitalizing this will definitely give more scale and scope and speed for us to go more internationally and to take the lead in the area. Also, if you take the vision of Suez Canal logistic hub, for example, I'm just saying for example, also having the free zone with different countries investing in this area, they will benefit from the Made in Egypt sticker and products made in Egypt. They will benefit with all the international cooperation that's taking place today with Africa, and benefit from the free customs and free trading with Africa and Asia and the whole world.
Yes, Dr. Nakhla, also President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, during his speech that he delivered before the Forum of International Cooperation in Egypt, he said that the whole world is facing challenges like the coronavirus and the climate change. So how do you see this also?
As His Excellency mentioned, that we are taking the lead.
Yes.
And we are one of the first countries to take the lead in facing these challenges.
Yes.
And by the planning and by the strategic plan and by the Egyptian brains and the Egyptian strategies and facing the problems and putting plans ahead, we are not waiting for problems to take place and then we take actions.
Yes.
Everything is well organized, and there is a big process for the whole vision of sustainable development of 2030.
Yes. So also the President spoke about that Egypt and the Egyptian state is building projects and is launching initiatives in order to meet the needs of the Egyptian citizens, and he called on the forum to help also that the countries help each other also in order that they meet the needs of the citizens of the whole world.
Exactly. Yes. And I'm sure Egypt will have a lead in helping the whole world, because we are really developing very fast and developing very well. So I'm sure we'll give it a little bit, and we will start giving hands to all the African countries around Egypt. If you're talking about the initiatives, many initiatives like 100 million health and the vaccination of millions of Egyptians, and a lot of initiatives, Mastura, decent life, Takaful Karama, and a lot of initiatives. Also, there was something will start taking place is the 50,000 African voices of women trading. A lot of initiatives worldwide and in Egypt that will support the economic growth, like His Excellency said, the green economical growth and the technological and the sustainable development.
Yes. Also, the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi praised the cooperation between Egypt and the United Nations and the World Bank Group and the European Bank. So how do you see this?
This is very important, because of course the World Bank and the United Nations will not cooperate with a big country except when they really appreciate and see the development of this country and the seriousness in taking the steps forward.
Yes.
And as we said, we are one of the first countries to take the actions against the obstacles and the challenges of COVID and the challenges of the global what do you call
Yes.
for the green energy and
Yes.
for the technology. Also, His Excellency emphasized on the importance of the local and the private sector.
Yes.
That the government will not work alone, and that the private sector
Yes.
should align with the big picture.
Yes.
And the people in the street should understand the big picture very well.
Yes.
And this is the media
Yes.
role in awareness for the people of the big picture and what is going behind the scenes.
Yes.
If people see, for example, a lot of bridges, 2,500 bridges and tunnels are done,
Yes.
60 axes are taking place, they should understand that the harbor of Alexandria, for example, will allow Egypt to absorb 370 million tons
Yes.
of goods and international trade.
Yes.
So this is the media role to make the awareness for the people.
Yes. I thank you very much for your valuable information and for coming today in the breakfast show. Thank you so much, Dr. Nevine Nakhla, doctorate in business administration, entrepreneur and mentor. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.